Hello, my friend. I'm Luigi, and I'm today back with fragrance watered from the pool of my friends. Okay, I've set a pool of to choose if I should review vintage fragrance or a modern one. Okay, and the vintage has one. Okay, it has got most of it, most votes. So today I will talk about discontinued fragrance. They have reissued it some years ago, I think 10 years ago or 15 years ago, but also this new formulation was again discontinued. And I don't know why, because they should have some heritage fragrances. This brand is Lancome, okay. And as today, I think they have only still in production Hypnose maybe, and it isn't the greatest fragrance for men to have on production, but this one was very good. It was a bit something on the classic side, okay, but it was the long lost concept of sport fragrances that was a trend in the 80s, especially in the 80s. Yes, we got many sport version of fragrances. I remember Boss Number One Sport. I remember Kuros, also Eau de Sport. If I don't, if I recall, also Lacoste has had Eau de Sport, something like this, and there was also Paco Rabanne Prom Sport. And but nowadays there are very few the fragrances that calls like it, and are something similar to this kind of trend, because they when they were named after sport, the, these fragrances were always outdoorsy. It was always very green, very herbal. Okay, and this is the case for this fragrance. This is an old lost one, Tropheè, Tropheè from Lancome. Okay, Pull Sport. It is written, and it was a very nice presentation with the little golf ball on it as a cup. Okay, this fragrance, I must say, it's not so strong as a fragrance, but it's very invigorating. Okay, this one is a very old formulation, so I can smell something a bit off now. Something green and something citrusy is not anymore so right. Okay, to say it is a bit sour become, and but on the on it it says it feels only for few minutes, because after this you can smell something soapy, green, soapy, and invigorating, as I've said. This one has many herbal notes, as bay leaf, as basil, as petitgrain. It has some citruses like lemon and lime, and some flowers like jasmine and lavender. So we can taste all uh, many components that made old style fragrances like cologne of the vintage time around 40, 50, 50s, and something newer of these years around 70s, 80s. Okay, like bay leaf, lavender, and there was also many components that made strong fragrances for men, like oak moss, like patchouli, and labdanum. Also, there are many of these masks. Should many components that makes this fragrance a very nice feeling. Makes you feel like walking on a fresh lawn field with the forest nearby, with some kind of pool of water around, so you can like lakes to say. And so this fragrance is a very optimistic one, a very rejuvenating, very bright one. Okay, you can feel all the the good mood that they put into this fragrance, into this very nice, very alluring, very self-reassuring fragrance that is Tropheè from Lancome. Okay, and if you can find it, okay. But I wish that you won't pay too much, because it is not a strong fragrance. It's maybe it lasts around 6 hours. Okay, but there are some fragrances that are a bit similar to this one. I think something like Mandate was a little bit similar, not so much, but maybe better. Also, worst Purom. This is also a bit similar to this for me, for what I recall. Okay, and yes, there are not so many other similar, as I must say. Yes, sometimes the old classic like Pour Monsieur the of Chanel, or maybe some kind of in some ways also Eau Sauvage, but Eau Sauvage is much more citrusy, much more lighter. This is a bit more denser, okay, on the green side. This is and maybe because there was Okumos also in this one, that you can feel it. Maybe in the new formula it was a little bit washed out, but if you find for cheap, it's okay. If you don't find it, maybe you can try the two classic I've said, because sometimes prices are a bit too exaggerated. So better also Armani Purom, the classic one. Okay, can be a good choice, to say at least. So this was my little take, nothing special, but I wanted to pay homage to you, my loyal viewers, about this vintage fragrance, Tropheè or Trophy from Lancome or the Sport. So till the next time, bye bye.